Good Thursday evening, meteorologist Nick Kelly here. Our severe weather chances that we had to start this afternoon and early evening out continue to wind on down as our complex of storms actually destabilize our atmosphere before the cold front could even start sweeping across the Ozarks. But still, we'll keep an eye on the radar in the short term since we still have that cold front in question beginning to work into the northwestern Ozarks. But as I take you down to Futurecast to break down how we look for the rest of the evening, the storms that were at their strongest with quite a bit of wind and hail damage and a couple of tornado warnings. That's well to the east of us as we go through the rest of the evening. Also keep an eye on the radar in northern Arkansas, though. Any storms that try to sneak in, mainly to the south of U.S. Highway 62, south of Highway 412, they can still be capable of some wind, some hail, but the tornado threat now is looking pretty minimal. And we'll be done with this entire system in terms of rain and thunderstorm chances once we get past 9, 10, 11 o'clock tonight. I think there will be plenty of clouds to start your Friday morning out, though, so definitely just plan on that. No rain to worry about, though, for the Friday morning commute. But what starts as a cloudy day will end with more sunshine returning. I'm thinking we'll at least start to see partly sunny skies by the noon hour on Friday. And how about that? Trying to turn mostly sunny with what Futurecast is showing here. We'll definitely at least have more sunshine back in play as we go through the day on Friday. But again, I'll keep an eye on the radar in northern Arkansas for the next couple of hours. I really think that's where our highest potential for any additional severe weather will be. Right within that blue circle, or that blue outline I drew for you, really up until about 9 or 10 o'clock. Then any additional severe weather looks more favorable closer to Little Rock, central, and southern Arkansas for the rest of the evening. Again, if we see any additional storms try to go severe, I'm thinking wind and hail, but we've really seen our parameters in terms of how strong the storms could get back down. So we're going to lower our threats overall. I think our tornado threat for the rest of the evening looks pretty minimal. And before the storms wind on down, maybe a couple of wind gusts between 50 and 60 miles per hour. And I'm not going to rule out some quarter, maybe $half size hail. As far as the rest of the evening goes, you can see how we'll fall through the 60s, 50s, but turning quite a bit colder by Friday morning as that cold front comes on through and it kicks in the northwest breeze. I'm thinking 47 in Springfield tonight, 49 in Harrison, everybody though in the upper 40s to just about 50 degrees. And even though we get the sunshine back tomorrow, that northerly breeze brings in cooler air, so it's going to feel quite a bit cooler compared to the 70s we had today. 58 in Springfield tomorrow and 60 in Harrison. In fact, here's how the numbers play out hour by hour. Find your nearest locale and watch the numbers play out, going from the upper 40s to about 50 degrees across much of the area before sunrise Friday morning. The clouds hanging tough for much of the day will keep a lot of us in the lower to some middle 50s to start the afternoon out. Then we're going to see the numbers push into the upper 50s, maybe a couple of spots near 60, especially in northern Arkansas before we hit sunset Friday evening. It's going to be a bit chilly, if not a little cool, actually, to start Saturday morning out. Some upper 30s, maybe a few lower 40s possible, but we'll be briefly milder again, with many going back into the middle, maybe a few upper 60s by Saturday afternoon. Let's look down the road quickly, though, because once we deal with a mild Saturday with partly sunny skies in place, we don't have to worry about any rain chances for the rest of the weekend. But that strong upper level low passing over the Great Lakes is going to make sure that we turn briefly colder. And I'll show you those numbers coming up in the 7-day. But note how we still keep it dry for Monday to start next week out. Tuesday, Wednesday, we're still looking at a calm upper level setup look, but this does keep us mild with temperatures going back into the 60s on Tuesday with quiet skies. Then our attention will turn to a potential upper level low wanting to develop during the day next Wednesday. If that can unfold like you're seeing here, maybe it could allow for a few isolated storms late in the day, Wednesday and Wednesday evening. But if this stays in the forecast and moves in on Thursday, that could be another potential go at some showers, maybe some thunderstorms. But the bottom line is, once we get past our remaining thunderstorm chances tonight, we're quiet. Tomorrow, all the way through Tuesday of next week. We'll say 50s for a lot of us tomorrow. Springfield near 58. A lot of us in the 60s on Saturday. Then a quick cold front Sunday with that upper level trough digging in will push us back to 57 on Sunday. Let's say upper 40s Monday with lows near 30, maybe some upper 20s possible for Monday morning and Tuesday morning. Then we're quickly back in the mid 60s Tuesday and Wednesday. And again, we'll keep an eye on that potential next go of rain and storms late next Wednesday and into next Thursday.